All right, let's get this show started!
Mohammed Usman's time in the UFC came to an abrupt end despite a 4-2 record. Usman made a strong case to be a potential future heavyweight title contender when he knocked out Zach Pauga to win the Ultimate Fighter 30 in August 2022. Usman's win over Jake Collier and Junior Tafa proved himself as a potential star in the making in the heavyweight division. But after a 3-0 start to his UFC tenure, he suffered back-to-back losses to former LFA champ Thomas Peterson and Mick Parkin. Usman was able to bounce back from the first losing skid of his career with a decisive win over Hamdi Abdelwahab last June. Usman's brief return to the heavyweight spotlight suffered a massive blow when it was announced that he was handed a 30-month suspension due to testing positive for a banned substance. A scheduled bout against Valter Walker, the brother of light heavyweight Johnny Walker, was cancelled in October due to an Usman injury. Usman will be on the sidelines for more than 2 years as he serves his suspension, and the UFC has no plans to wait for his return to the octagon. It was reported by MMA Fighting on Friday that the UFC matchmakers parted ways with Usman as part of the promotion's latest roster cuts. The UFC also elected not to re-sign Jailton Almeida following a series of sluggish performances in the octagon. Merab has a special offer for Petr Yan. Known for his love of relaxing in a jacuzzi, Merab has now become a jacuzzi salesman. He recently offered to send Yan one of his jacuzzis to help him recover from back surgery, hoping it will speed up the healing process before they square off in a rematch.
Hey guys, I'm back, but as you see in jacuzzi store, since I don't have a fight, now I'm selling jacuzzis. I'm a jacuzzi salesman. I have a special offer for Petr Yan. I want you to recover, so I will send you this jacuzzi for free. This way, we will have our trilogy fight soon as possible. I know you like to be relaxed, but I like to be busy. So I want my belt back because this job sucks. So take this jacuzzi, invite your boys, invite your ladies, and if you're Petr Yan and live in Thailand, invite your lady boys. Let's go.
Dricus du Plessis is seeking revenge. DDP lost his title to Khamzat Chimaev in August 2025 following a grueling 5-round battle. Now, 6 months after the defeat, du Plessis has made it clear that he's interested in a rematch. He stated that he believes he's capable of stopping Chimaev's takedowns and hopes to get another opportunity to reclaim the title.
Fighting Khamzat again is of course what I'm after. Expecting any surprises? No. There's not going to be any surprises. I mean, that is the way he's going to fight, and if he tries anything different, it will be a terrible night. And we all know that, but he did what he had to win that bout. We can't hate on him for that. You know, he did what he needed to do. It's the rules of the game, and he did it. So saying that, you know, it's not fair, it is fair. He did what he had to do. Not how I would win my belt or would like to, but that's what he did. And now it's my responsibility to go and fix that, to stop him from doing that again and get him to fight my fight.
Sean Strickland believes the UFC made a major mistake by granting Khamzat Chimaev a title shot. It has now been 6 months since Chimaev captured the undisputed middleweight title, and there is still no clear timeline for his first defense. Speaking to ESPN MMA ahead of his upcoming fight against Anthony Hernandez, Strickland went off on Chimaev, saying he's ruining the middleweight division with his inactivity. He also suggested that the champion may be using injuries as excuses to remain sidelined while holding up the belt.
So, I don't know, man, it's kind of weird what the UFC did with Chimaev. You brought a guy in that fights once a year who's like Madonna, who probably gets like, you know, I mean, how much money does that dictator give him on the table? Like, the guy doesn't need to fight, dude. He's best friends with a warlord. He's just gonna sit on that belt and wait until they force him to fight. But yeah, no, the middleweight division, man, like from a pure money perspective, you would make more money not fighting for the belt than you would fighting for the belt. Say Chimaev goes and fights Nasruddin in 6 months. Well, let's say Chimaev springs his pinky like he normally does. Now he takes another year off. So it's like you're off for 2 years. The belt isn't even like, it's not even in my brain anymore. I don't even think about it. Like, I'll make significantly more money just fighting. You say, hey, you want to wait a year and a half and like not fight, or just keep fighting and fighting good guys and maybe taking an L? I'll just go fight good guys, maybe take an L, and I'll triple my pay. I'd just say Fluffy beats me and like, you know, Fluffy want you for a title fight. Well, I mean, he's gonna fight Nasruddin in probably what, 6 months? Fights Nasruddin, say they have a hard fight, or even if they have an easy fight, he springs his pinky toe, he's out for another 8 months. So like, Fluffy, you're not fighting for a year and a half if you want to wait for that. And I'm sure you would, but it's like, me personally, I don't give a give me my paycheck. I want to go fight. Every fight, dude, the guy's like, I broke my hand. Dude, I have an x-ray. Want to see it? Like, my shoulder is broken. It's like every time this guy fights, he has a mysterious injury. It's just, why wait?
During the interview, Strickland also said he is the only one in the middleweight division who could beat Khamzat and believes that Anthony Hernandez is a better wrestler than Chimaev.
That I very much get the sense that Khamzat would like to fight you.
Yeah, no, I mean that'd be a big fight. You know, I think that I think I'm probably the only one that could beat Chimaev. I honestly think Fluffy's a better wrestler than Chimaev. Like, I think pace-wise, style-wise, I think over 5 rounds, Fluffy's probably a better, but then stand-up, I think Chimaev might take him to stand-up decision.
Paulo Costa is a unique reason why he's moving up to 205 pounds. Costa is set to take on the undefeated Azamat Murzakanov next at UFC 327 in Miami on April 11th. It's an intriguing matchup as the Brazilian is getting thrown into the deep end in his return to light heavyweight, although his first fight at 205 pounds was due to a weight miss. However, this may not be a permanent move, as instead Costa's coach Andre Benke said this is part of the plan for the Brazilian to try and become a 2-division champion. Speaking to MMA Fighting, Costa's coach said, Paulo Costa is focused on becoming world champion. He wants to become world champion within a year. The guy has given up everything. He doesn't even live at home. His mind is ready for this now. The UFC tried to adjust things and said, look, let's do this. You want to fight at 205? We'll give you a chance. If you win this fight, you get a top 5 spot in both divisions and you can move forward in both and go for the title in either one if you want. That's a challenge worth taking because I think he's ready. Borrachinha has the eye of the tiger now, so let's go. That's why he moved up. We're moving up to become champion in both divisions. To make history, that's what he wants to do. He said, I don't just want to win, I want to make history. Nate Diaz may have just issued his first ever apology. During a brief interview with Clock and Loaded, Diaz was asked about the upcoming BMF title fight between Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira. He initially responded by saying he would slap Holloway.
Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway, who you got in that one? They're fighting March 7th.
I like Max.
You like Max?
Yeah, I'll stop.
Fans want to see you on the White House card. Are you getting on the White House card?
That was really what I said, but I'll yeah, the White House would be perfect.
You're the man, bro. Thank you.
Later, Diaz clarified on X that his comment was actually directed at Oliveira, not Holloway. He admitted he shouldn't have said it and offered an apology, emphasizing that he has respect for both fighters. He wrote, I didn't say I'd slap Max Holloway, I said that about Oliveira, but I shouldn't have said that either, it was rude and I was effed up. If we were fighting in a caged match, I might attempt it, but that was rude. I shouldn't have said that, my bad bruz, all respecto. UFC lightweight champion Ilia Topuria is predicted to finish Justin Gaethje early when they fight, according to his coach. Javi Clement, the coach of Topuria, knows how good his fighter is and expects him to make quick work of Gaethje. Clement believes Gaethje won't get past the first round, and believes Topuria will KO Gaethje on the first real exchange they have. Speaking to Alvaro Colmenero, Coach Clement said, I'm not going to say 30 seconds, a minute, or 2 minutes, but 100% it would be in the first round and 100% in the first exchange. I am 100% sure that no matter how strong Justin Gaethje is, no matter how much he wants to win, when Ilia connects with you, you're not going to walk forward. And if you do, the same thing that happened to Oliveira will happen to you. Oliveira wanted to walk forward and ended up on the ground. Justin has several bad habits that I've already analyzed very well, and those habits will cost him big if he does them on fight day. We may have just witnessed one of the most bizarre face-offs in recent memory. UFC heavyweight Valter Walker got into a brief scuffle with Zion Clark, the wrestler born without legs, ahead of their grappling match at Karate Combat on Friday. The altercation was clearly staged, seemingly intended to generate buzz and draw more viewers to the event. Uriah Hall, who will also be competing on the card, got into it with his opponent, Jaden Anod.
I was fighting in the street, bro. Street fighting in New York. Nah. You know I'm from New York. I mean, you talk, you back it up. You. What are you going to do? Yeah, Friday night. What are you going to punch me? We're fighters. Friday night. What are you going to do? I'm not going to do it. Love it too. I'm not going to react to your little talk, just like I haven't watched.
All right, guys, Friday night, free on YouTube. Check it out. Let's go.
The drama between Tom Aspinall and the UFC appears far from over. Aspinall recently underwent another surgery on both eyes, further delaying his return to the octagon. Rumors quickly began circulating that he could be stripped of the heavyweight title if he doesn't compete soon. Now, more details have emerged. Former UFC veteran Josh Thompson revealed that the promotion reportedly asked Aspinall to vacate the title, while Aspinall, in turn, requested his release from the organization.
The UFC asked Tom Aspinall to vacate the title until he was ready to go. And he said he'd be willing to vacate the title as long as they released him. Now, that opens the door so he can go ahead and box. This is a really weird situation. The heavyweight division is just a total show right now. And it's been a shit show since the John Jones coming in, not wanting to fight, you know, the interim champion, which was Tom Aspinall at the time, and then fighting Stipe. No disrespect to Stipe, you know, but it was just, John had something in mind, and the UFC didn't squash that. They allowed that fight to happen, and it just led into this thing where the heavyweight division's been on hold since the John Jones debacle, I guess you would call it. Bottom line is, Jailton Almeida is gone. Okay, they just released him. Tom Aspinall, if he is gone, John Jones doesn't seem like he's coming back, especially not to the heavyweight division. We have a mess. We have a disaster on our hands. The heavyweight division and the 205-pound division, the light heavyweight division, both weight classes are the worst that they've ever been. And these used to be the pillars. This used to be what would carry the promotion. When the merger of Strikeforce and the UFC happened, the heavyweight division was the strongest it had ever been. And the light heavyweight division, honestly, UFC was built off of the light heavyweight division. This is wild to me, man. The 135, 145, 155, and 170 right now are carrying the sport of MMA and definitely carrying the UFC. More to come.
Meanwhile, MMA reporter Ruben Carter reported that John Jones and Alex Pereira are slated to fight for the undisputed heavyweight title at UFC White House, followed up with, "From my understanding, Tom Aspinall has not only vacated his title, but he has also been exiled from the UFC roster by mutual agreement. The UFC wanted him to vacate and he said he will, but only if they release him from the contract so he can go and box. Make sure you bookmark this tweet and return when I'm proven right by Baldy." According to Carter, Pereira will vacate his light heavyweight title and Yuri Prohaska and Carlos Ulberg will fight for the undisputed title at UFC 327 in Miami, Florida. Pereira seemingly confirmed the rumors by posting on Instagram with the caption, "1, 2, 3 and go," likely hinting at winning belts in 3 divisions. Pereira has also captured UFC titles at 185 and 205 pounds, and now appears set to chase the heavyweight belt. What do you guys make of these rumors? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by Actual Tradition. Number 2 meme was posted by Super Sharp Art. And number 1 meme was posted by Intelligent Tier.
Patriot, vampire, nationalist, mental retard, eugenicist, a scared man, really, retard, traitor, vampire, next level, Moses, patriot, mental retard, nationalist, retard, nationalist, next level.
Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.